What's up, brewskis? We're back.
We are.
Man.
It's been a while.
We missed you guys.
Yeah.
My name is Marco Dupa. With me, as always, is the great and powerful. It's Adam Obesius Rodriguez.
What up?
Tonight's brew is from Odd Colony out of Pensacola, Florida. I talked about my trip up there and finally got our beers back from Odd Colony. We had to kind of maneuver them because we couldn't take them on the plane. It was too many beers. So we're going to do these. It's the Oddtoberfest. And Obi's going to have a little bit more about that after the break. What's on tap for tonight? We got to catch you guys up on quite a few things. And the most important of which, it's not the economy. It's not the files. It's the fact that Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz have decided to make everyone's dreams come true. And they are reuniting for it's actually, from what I understand, Mummy 3.5 and not 4, but we'll get into it.
What does that mean?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it means.
All right.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
What else we got?
We also have another delay of GTA 6. Who would have known?
We're going to get the end of the world before we get GTA 6.
Maybe.
We're going to get some files before we get GTA 6.
God willing.
I don't think that's not too spicy, right?
No.
Files is just a word.
Just a word.
It's just a word.
There's so many files
Could
in this
be
world.
Anything.
Could be any file.
Could be about anything.
Could be the X-Files.
Could be the X-Files.
Who knows?
Could, a file cabinet full of PDFs.
Yes, absolutely.
PDF files.
Yep. Images of Sasquatch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we got the announcement of the Grammy nominations. And if you've been listening to this show for any amount of time, you'll know that, I personally do not give a flying 747 about the Grammys at this point. But I did find it interesting who is nominated for Album of the Year this year. So we're going to talk about that.
Yes, and finally, we will talk about the, completely random announcement from Valve that they're creating an entire suite of hardware for gaming.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yep.
And before we get into any of all that, we got to crack these beers open, and we got to start this show off right. So, please, everyone, welcome back. It's episode 477 of the One Beer In podcast. I had to slow it down to God damn it! Fucking got
Every time. It's good. It's pretty well. Don't want to miss a thing.
Yeah,
of course,
dude. I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to toot my own horn or blow too much smoke up my own ass.
Sure.
I tore the fucking house down.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of people in the front row. They stood up and they got front row. You know how Big Dad's just got all the tables and stuff.
Yeah.
They got up and they were right and I was just, I don't want to close my eyes. And I, putting the mic out and people. It was.
They just project Liv Tyler behind you.
It was one of those where you get the whole crowd just. Mm-hmm. And by the way, I know the whole song.
Yeah.
So there was no moments where I was like,
you have to look back.
So that gives you a leg up. You do any song where you know it by heart.
Lets you improv a little bit. Lets you get a little looser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I crushed it.
Proud
and
of
it wasn't even it's not my go-to karaoke song. I just read the room, i.e. a lot of white people. And I thought, because everybody else was doing
white millennials and Gen Xers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I thought they'll do this.
They'll get it.
And it worked.
They're ready for this one.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
I'm ready for this one.
And by the way, former WWE superstar Braun Strowman was there,
Oh, nice.
and he sang.
Beautiful.
He sang some country song. I don't know what it was. I've never seen him in real life.
Yeah.
Until that day. Actually, I think I had seen him once before. He's a striking human being.
I could tell
What do you mean?
just from seeing him on TV.
Oh yeah, but right. So that's the thing. He's a pro wrestler, and all of them are big, strong, big, meaty men slapping meat.
Yeah, they're slapping their
They're
meat.
slapping meat.
Yeah.
But it's only when you see them in person that you
Sure.
really recognize like how, because some of these guys, some of them they're like our size.
Sure.
They're just way more talented than we are, but
Yeah, way more athletic.
You see
Yeah,
a Jimmy
yeah, yeah.
or a Jay Uso in real life, and you're
Yeah.
just like, you guys did.
We
see
did.
Jimmy.
We saw Jimmy
in real life.
We saw Jimmy. Very, very cool guy.
And I've seen a bunch of them around here. There's one guy who goes to the same grocery, Solo Sokoa. I know it was you. Goes to the same grocery store as I do. And
Yeah.
if you didn't know any better, he was just a guy.
A regular guy,
But
yeah.
Braun Strowman is like 6'9" and every bit of like 350 pounds.
Physical
of
freak!
He's not that big. I'd say he's probably, honestly though, I'd say he's like 300. He's got to at least be 3 bills.
Yeah.
And he doesn't not accentuate that.
Sure.
He wears skinny jeans, a t-shirt that is 3 sizes too small.
I mean, I
a
respect
fanny
it.
pack.
I respect it.
He's letting people know.
That's old school, baby.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
nowadays, a lot of them try to kind of go a little undercover, wear sweats.
He was letting
you
them know, I'm fucking Braun Strowman. Even the DJ, once he
God
got off,
bless
he got done singing. He was walking off stage, and the DJ just goes, "Thanks, Braun Strowman." And that's not his name.
Yeah,
His name is
no.
like Adam Schur or something like
Yeah,
that. And
yeah.
He's like, "Thanks, Braun Strowman." So if he thought he was
blew his
undercover,
spot up. Yeah,
that's
It's fine. I'm sure most of them didn't even, don't even watch wrestling nowadays. So
No.
it's fine. It's fine.
All right, let's get into this. You want to tell the people a little bit more about what we're drinking today?
I would love to. This is the Oddtoberfest Open-Fermented Marzen-Style Lager from Odd Colony Brewing Company. It does have a cold read, which goes as follows. Betwixt the frenzy of life and the stillness of death prevails an exquisite autumnal reckoning, when, leaf by leaf, the canopy turns and relents to the forest floor. A melange of metamorphic meditation, a seasonal symphonic of transubstantiation. Oddtoberfest is an open-fermented Marzen-style lager, originally brewed in collaboration with our friends at Spahr Brewing in Pensacola, Florida. Didn't make it easy on me.
No, they did not. That was I was not expecting all that.
Beautiful, though.
Good for you. Good job.
Beautiful. This is exactly what I want.
Yeah.
Comes in at 5.3% ABV.
Rock on.
Yep.
Rock.
Getting our last little taste of Ocktoberfest. Marzen's.
I feel like we needed to do this because we missed last week.
Yeah.
I think we owe it to the people to do one last Ocktoberfest before we move on to, I don't know, what else is
The
kind
thick
of,
boys.
Yeah.
The thick
Oh, yeah, we
holiday,
gotta do some-
high ABV stouts.
Yeah, we got to do some
and-
imperial stouts.
Yeah.
That's what we got to do.
Yeah.
Gotta let the people know.
Tis the season.
Maybe find like some eggnog shit.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe coquito beer
Ooh.
if there's one
Oh,
out there.
man, if there was
Something,
a coquito beer, are you kidding me?
Yeah, there probably is.
I hope so.
We'll find something.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first.
We should say we missed last week because you were sick.
Oh yeah,
And then I got sick.
yeah.
So if you hear any sniffles, that's what's going on.
Yes, we are recovering from that. We made out too much,
Yeah, it's,
and that's
happens.
That is the consequences of being in love.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Speaking of being in love,
Mm.
one of the greatest franchises of all time is back, baby.
A story of love.
Back. It's back. It's
Yeah.
back.
Mom and dad are back.
This, I mean, I saw it. I saw the article from Variety, and that's because at first I read it and I was like, well, sure, that's what everybody wants.
Yeah. Or, like back in the day on Facebook when you'd see like a clearly photoshopped fake poster.
I can't tell you how many family members I have who fell for those posters. I've been sent.
It made me irrationally angry.
Yeah.
When I saw people going, "Did you see
Friday 4's coming out. They brought Chris Tucker back, and it's the
worst Photoshop.
It just looks like shit. And it's every black comedian.
Eddie Murphy's in there.
And they're like, no, there's no way they got Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy, Cat Williams.
It's so exciting.
Just use your brain, just a little bit.
No, people get excited, but this is real and exciting.
This is real and exciting.
Yes,
it is very real. I'll just say the reason I called it 3.5.
Yes, please enlighten me.
Because they are ignoring the third one. This movie is going to be not a requel, but it's going to like take place in a universe where the Tomb of the Emperor, I think it's called.
Yeah. The third one.
That one's going to be ignored. It's not canon.
Gotcha. Well, it didn't have Rachel Weisz in it, so
no, it didn't. And
would be kind of weird if they were like, that other lady doesn't exist anymore.
Right. And she's back. Did they recast Rachel Weisz's character?
No, I think they recast her.
That's what I just.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yes, I think
I
think they just recast. I'm recovering, guys. I'm overextending myself to make sure this happens tonight. Okay. Right. So yes, I do believe it. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, I don't remember. I
saw it one time and I hated it.
I only saw it on TV.
Yeah, I own it because I
own it too. I have it on 4K in the
pack. Yeah, I did too.
Well, you get one great movie, you get one okay movie, and then you get a stinker. So it's fine.
Should we watch it?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's rewatch it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
At least it has Jet Li in it.
It does have Jet Li.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other disappointing part is like this was Jet Li. This is, as far as I remember, this was like early
2000,
like mid 2000, like 2004, maybe?
A little later, 2008.
Really? It was 2008?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was way later than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, 2008. So this
is after the crest of Jet Li's.
Yeah, he's past his
American
movie prime.
Stardom. Yeah.
As far as like 2008. Did Fearless come out around then?
I think so. I'll look it up.
He had that second run where he did like Fearless and he did
Unchained.
Is
that what it's called? Unchained?
Yeah, the one where he's a dog of a person with Bob Hoskins.
Yeah. Fearless was 2006.
Okay. So, in movie time, it's around the same time. You do a movie in 2006, you come back and you're the
Hero was 2002.
Okay, Hero was the one that I was thinking. Okay, that was way before.
Yeah. So, he popped early 2000s. Yeah. By mid, it
kind of teetered off.
It was cresting and starting to fall.
He needed something.
Unleashed, it was
Unleashed,
called. Which was 2005.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he did Unleashed, then Fearless.
So this must have been like towards the end.
Yeah, because he didn't do. He kind of went back to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Doing Hong Kong movies.
Doing his Hong Kong shit.
My boy's just doing his Hong Kong shit. You know what I mean?
I respect.
Yeah, out here just doing Hong Kong shit. I think he kind of semi-retired.
Yeah, and it seems like that's what most of the kung fu guys do. Is like past a certain age, their knees stop working.
Yeah, there's
like,
only so much.
Everything hurts, man. Yeah. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So, he was in Mulan. He had.
Oh yeah.
He had a little feature in Mulan.
Forgot about that. I actually never watched that movie.
It's okay. It's all right. Yeah.
It's
unnecessary.
It started all of that controversy with Disney Plus and like how it was like $30 or something like that. I think we had a whole episode.
Yeah, we did. Sherry, I won't say made us, but definitely forced my hand to buy it.
Oof, man.
And it was not worth it. I will say there was something at that point of, not going to the movie theaters anymore and the new reality.
That was seeming like a thing.
It felt like a thing, and to be part of that kind of felt cool in a way of like, oh, we're having a premium experience watching this movie that no one else can see because we paid a premium price for it. And I guess, if we split between us, it's like $10 each, so it'd be like going to the movies.
Yeah. That's how you convince yourself.
It sure was.
We bought food, and we would have bought.
We would have spent way more money if we actually went to the movie theater. So,
is that his last movie, Mulan?
That's what it's showing on IMDb. He apparently has Blades of the Guardians coming out, which is in post-production, which I believe is a Chinese film. Yes. Wu Ping directing, though. That's interesting. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, it seems like he has definitely slowed down, if anything.
Yeah.
But
Jackie's still going strong.
Jackie Strong.
Jackie always okay. So anyway, that movie's non-canon, so none of that even matters.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I actually kind of prefer it this way. If you're gonna bring them back, you bring back maybe some of the OG cast. You bring back that one guy with the tattoos on his face.
Yeah.
I think that would be. I mean, I'm down. Honestly, even if it's terrible, it can't be terrible. You know? You know what I mean? Like, it can't be. It just
even if it's terrible, it can't be terrible.
It can't be terrible.
Yeah.
It's like pizza. It's just
even
it's
bad pizza is still kind of good.
Yeah. So even if they bring this back and it's like, oh, that kind of sucked, it's still gonna be fun to just see them on screen together again.
Also, I think to add a little bit of reassurance and something that got me immediately on board, other than obviously the announcement that Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz are coming back, is the directors, which are Matt Bedinelli Open and Tyler Gillette, who go by Radio Silence.
Yeah.
And they directed 2019's Ready or Not, which is an awesome movie.
Yeah.
And they also revived Scream.
Yes, that was the one that was big for me.
I am very excited to see what they do and to make this maybe more horror-centric than, the romps we've had with 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And kind of recenter it in more of a horror space, along with the action-adventure that the first one was.
Yeah. I mean, the first one was like, there's genuine moments of like real terror.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they got away from that, Scorpion King and the second one and the third one. And, turned it into a swashbuckling affair.
It became more Indiana Jones than anything else.
Yeah. And you kind of lose what made that first one so perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what they do. And I'm going to say, this may be a hot take. I'm not really all that interested in Brendan Fraser's, like, the Brendan Fraser renaissance of him taking on these more serious roles.
You don't care for it?
I don't care.
No, okay.
I don't care for it.
I like it. I kind of agree with you. I see where you're coming from. I appreciate it more so for the fact that it's allowing him to get his flowers finally.
Yeah.
So the fact that, he got an Oscar, awesome.
Got that Oscar.
If you would have told me Brendan Fraser would be an Oscar-winning actor in the 90s, I would have been like, are you sure?
Like, no shot.
I mean, he's great. He's entirely likable, but Oscar, what?
Yeah.
So he's able to flex in that way and also get, some just dues after literally being abused in the system.
Yeah.
But also, I would love for him to be able to have more fun.
Yeah. Just make a fun movie again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I get it. And I think like now, I think he's one of those guys that now is like, he's a well-respected, he's back in the A-list. Like, this movie's gonna, this is gonna do crazy numbers. As long as like it's even halfway decent, this is gonna fucking smash.
Well, and everyone involved so far gives me confidence. Only gives me confidence.
Yeah.
And the fact that, especially because they brought back Rachel Weisz and she clearly didn't want to come back for the third one.
So I'm wondering what the difference is. Was it the script? Was she over it at the time?
I have to assume it's a bit of both. I think probably she was looking to not just phone in another action set piece kind of whatever
Yeah.
thing. And again, the movie itself, even if she were in it, wouldn't have been good. I mean, it would have been better, but
Definitely
wouldn't
would've
have
been better.
Wouldn't have been good.
Yeah.
So
They took a lot of liberties with that one. Like, they aged the kid too much.
Yeah.
He was basically like 30. And it was like Brendan Fraser still, at this point, like, still looked really good.
Yeah.
So it was hard to justify how old that kid was.
Well, and you know, they did the classic trope of taking these absolutely beautiful people, these hunky, charismatic individuals that are helming this action and adventure set piece, and then weighing them down with a child.
Yeah.
In order to sell toys
Yeah.
and to get younger kids into the theater,
Yeah.
into this PG-13 movie.
You're talking about the second one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the second one. And that tied them down for the third one, unless they were to be like, yeah, you know, he's off studying or something. You know,
True. They didn't need to give them a kid so early into the first movie. They're at odds. It's a will they, won't they, when you know they will.
Sure.
Clearly.
Who wouldn't?
Right. Either one of them.
Yeah.
And then you get to the second movie and they already have a kid who's like 12. You're telling me almost a decade and a half has passed between the first movie and the... Why would you do such a crazy time jump?
Well,
why wouldn't the second movie be based around their relationship and then at the end she's pregnant?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that would have been way better. It would have made it so the story wasn't, in my opinion, hampered by there being a child involved all of a sudden. It's the Jurassic Park conundrum where the first movie, the kids work perfectly in that movie because they're not shoehorned into the story.
Right.
And they don't become annoying in
Right.
it. They are an intrinsic part of it. They help actually in the plot.
And their presence there makes sense.
Correct. And in this one, it just feels so ham-fisted, and it's almost like in a video game when you have that escort mission, and it's like, I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
Get me off the rails.
Slowing this game down for me to have to like protect this NPC who, by the way, does the dumbest fucking things.
Yeah.
Part of the reason you fail those missions is because they just run out into fire.
Sure.
And that's what happens with this kid. The entire plot device hinges upon him just being dumb enough to put this bracelet on that he doesn't know.
Yeah.
It locks on his arm, and it's like, okay, so now that's the driving force of this movie.
Now we're stuck with him.
Is this dumbass kid.
Yeah.
And by the way, he's the child of one of the smartest people, you know, in this universe,
Yes.
right? She's super smart. And he is, you know, by all accounts, way smarter than he needs to be as the swashbuckling adventurer.
Sure.
He's not just some
Smarter than he
dumb hunk.
looks.
Right. And they both didn't instill in their kid to not
He
just
has
slap a bracelet on.
he should have the book smarts and he should have the street smarts.
Right. And I feel like, I mean, he has the book smarts. That's like what they...
Yeah, he's a nerd.
That's the reason he can like navigate.
But he's also annoying.
He's super annoying. Yeah.
Don't put a kid in there. That's annoying.
Just don't put kids in
Don't
movies.
put kids in
that,
movies.
Like, don't.
Just don't.
It's not a kid.
No.
Just don't put.
Don't put kids in movies.
in
Just don't put kids in movies.
Full stop. Just don't put kids in movies.
Don't do it.
We're done with kids movies.
Yeah.
Kids in movies.
Unless it's a kids movie, you can have kids in kids movies.
Right. But if it's not a kids movie, don't put kids in the movie.
Keep them out of it.
Just keep them out.
I don't want to see it.
Done with them.
Don't work with kids. Don't work with animals.
Right. We don't have to worry about that because they're gonna have to do the time jump again anyway.
Yeah.
Because they are, both of them are, you know.
Oh, but they have a grandkid now.
Yeah. Right. So we don't know anything much about the plot or, you know, where it's going to be set or anything. All we know is the announcement that it's happening.
Sure.
And, you know, Ode to Joy plays because this is awesome. I have something to look forward to.
I am excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this.
Excite Bike.
Yup.
You know what is not exciting?
What is not exciting?
Waiting and waiting and waiting.
Forever.
I don't know what's going on with the production of this game, GTA 6. It's not like any amount of delays will stop the hype because it is going to be the biggest release of all time.
Yes.
But I don't know, man. Another delay.
This has to be what, the 4th?
Yeah.
Something like that, maybe more.
Not looking good for the home team.
No. I do want to reference this article on GameSpot by Eddie Makuch. Excuse the pronunciation.
Totally.
He says, and I quote, "It is understood that Sony and Microsoft are working on new console platforms, the PS6 and the next Xbox. But when might they release? According to Piers Harding-Rolls, the research director for games at Ampere Analysis," how can I get that job? "These new consoles could launch later than expected due to the GTA 6 delay. This could happen, but it's not what Ampere expects." He told GI.biz that the delay of GTA 6 will have a, quote, "significant impact on console sales dynamics in 2026, end quote. This is because with GTA 6 now coming in November 2026 instead of May 2026, console sales will be, quote, "even more backloaded," end quote, "than normal."
Cool.
How does the GTA 6 delay impact the next generation console release dates? Harding-Rolls says this company is modeling the new systems to launch in late 2027, but that could change if the platform holders want to squeeze more juice out of GTA 6. So I say all that to say GTA 6 is such a world shaker for the entire gaming ecosystem. That is like the main players, no pun intended, of all of gaming are trying to figure out their schedules and development based off of when this game is going to finally come out.
Yeah.
So the amount of pressure that has to be on Rockstar to get this thing not only out, but out right. And also, I'm sure, coordinate behind the scenes with Sony and Microsoft and, you know, anyone else that they may want to throw this thing on. I mean, it just has to be endless, the amount of networking and the amount of figuring out each bloop and blop to make this thing work.
Each blop and bloop.
And the longer they take, the more there is to figure out.
Yeah.
So this seems like an impossible project.
Yeah. Well, so right. So I guess that was the point that I was going to allude to and imply is that there's no way the game gets canceled, but it does feel like this is becoming the kind of like Dr. Dre detox of the gaming industry.
Right, yeah.
Where like it's becoming too big to the point that there's no way for it to fulfill people's expectations because each delay brings on more and more. Like people are going to be frustrated about the fact that it's delayed again, right? But then people's justifications are going to be, well, they're delaying it because they're adding more stuff and it's going to be this, that, and the other thing because people aren't going to do a modicum of research on it. So their first initial reaction is going to be, the reason it got delayed is because they're still working on stuff and man, it's going to be worth it when it comes out. It's going to be worth it when it comes out. It's going to be worth it when it comes out.
Yeah.
When it comes out and it's just another video game and you can't inject it into your fucking veins and live in, the actual GTA, people are going to like, I think there is something to say about when projects, whether it's music, movies, video games, when it's like a super hype thing and it actually comes out when it's supposed to, and maybe it's not as good as like you hoped, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like a Avengers Secret Wars, for instance? I just saw a post that like when it first got announced at Comic-Con, like I don't know, like 10 years ago, or whatever, it was supposed to come out like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
We are supposed to be talking about Secret Wars right now.
Right.
And it's not going to come out until like 2 years from now. And like, it's that kind of stuff where like, I don't know, maybe COVID obviously had something to do with it and we're just living in a different world now as far as just in general. But when it comes to entertainment, things get delayed all the time and you just kind of get used to the idea of things just getting delayed. It just is what it is.
Sure.
We're just...
Well, especially in gaming specifically. And I feel like a lot of that has to do now with tariffs and technology and them. Because again, this game's been in development for, I mean, over half a decade. And
I mean, probably longer. If you think about the fact that GTA 5 is a 12-year-old game.
Yeah, came out on PS4.
Yeah, I mean, they had to have been at least in pre-development for 6.
Sure.
At least halfway through the life.
They had
of
to have
5.
had a thought behind it, you know.
So I mean, you know,
people left the studio. I mean,
Yeah.
specifically the lead writer for the game.
Yeah.
Left the studio, which is, I mean,
That's big.
huge,
Yeah.
huge,
Yeah,
and
huge.
and
It's a big loss.
not to mention the game Grand Theft Auto itself is known as being a very topical game.
Yeah.
Very, very on the nose with its satire and all that. And so, if you're making a game for that long, how do you account for all that time lost?
Right. Every time that you delay something, don't you have to go back in and like take out old jokes?
Gotta
stuff that's not
re-record.
relevant? You gotta, yeah.
You know, I don't know, an entire reel of voiceover work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not to mention the actual rewrites. I mean, from like a story, from a narrative standpoint, GTA 5 was so like all encompassing. That's the thing. It was like, you know, the game itself, you played from 3 different perspectives. You played this giant narrative driven game.
Yeah.
You had all of these things to do, all of these Easter eggs in the game. I can't even imagine how much of the production is just planting the Easter eggs in the game.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, for me personally, if there's not like a substantial amount of egg hunting,
Yeah, just stuff to find.
I'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
Like that was part of the treasure of playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
And playing GTA 5 was like you could round a corner and find yourself in some weird back alley where something's going on, and you're
Yeah.
like, if you never drove into this driveway, you would never experience this. That's what's
Yeah.
so beautiful about those games.
Yeah.
If you never took your horse down this weird trail, you would never see this haunted house.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what's so amazing about those games.
It's about
and-
discovery.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know, man. I've never made a video game.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know about video game development is what I've read from Game Informer. Sure. So, not going to tell these guys how to do their job.
Yeah.
But man, oh man,
It's rough.
it's rough. It's rough.
And I think it only gets harder the longer it's delayed, based on that timeliness. And, you know, I also have to think on the technological side of things, as they mentioned in this article by GameSpot, we are due now, technically, timeline-wise, we are due for a new console
Yeah.
very soon.
Yeah.
In the next year or two. And the fact that that's the case and this game isn't out yet means it will automatically, unless they're building like a PC, like super high-end version of it, gonna be behind
Yeah.
on what they could have done with the current technology.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean,
Or
I
you make a game that's built on the current tech,
well,
and then
say
you up-res it for the...
it's probably built on original PS5 tech.
Yeah.
You know? And now we have PS5 Pro.
Yeah.
And I'm sure PS6 is in development right now.
Yeah.
They're putting the pieces together.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, there's only so much that you can do technologically that, I mean, at this point, like, what do you even... What could possibly be the cause for these delays?
Yeah.
As far as the technological advancements.
Well, I agree, and obviously I also have never made a video game, so take
You
that
haven't?
for I have not.
Huh.
I wish I did. I have not.
I thought you had.
I have not. But I do think a game like GTA, as you were saying, is all about discovery and wandering, you know, and especially given that Red Dead 2 was their last game, their last major game that came out. That game is all about wandering and
Yeah.
like taking your time and just given that's not what GTA is about, but the fact that they showed how deep they could go with the technology at the time, the technology that's coming out for gaming nowadays is less of a generational shift between like SNES and N64. You know, it is those incremental things where there's no loading anymore, or you know, there's just more detail, or you can go into more. You know, in GTA, for instance, I assume you'd be able to go into more of the buildings, and there's more like detailed, mapped out worlds for you to explore and interactions and all these things.
Honestly, though, man, like those are the little things that I'm gonna look for when I finally get my hands on this game. Is like, how many NPCs can I talk to? How many people are gonna react to my actions?
Yeah.
Can I just kick in any door? What are going to be the limitations that I want to stretch the boundaries? I'm gonna, you know, I think the first thing I'm probably gonna do is like jump into the ocean and see how far my character can swim before like
you hit the wall.
Yeah. And how do they figure out how to create the loop, the infinite loop that I don't, as a gamer, don't see?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And I feel like that's what technological advancements are good at in gaming right now, and that's something that I think could be a hindrance based on these delays, because they could be adding more of that stuff in there.
Yeah.
If they were just to say, you know, from the very beginning, this is going to be a PS6 game, and that's what we're developing it on. But I assume everything has had to be redone, readjusted, tweaked again.
Well, and it doesn't help that a lot of studios, like Marvel Rivals, for instance, NetEase just back developed the game to run on the PS4, and it's like, you know, no offense to the PS4 players, but why? Why even?
Money.
Yeah, it's just money. It's money. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You're gonna de-res it so that, you know, PS4 players, and I'm like, hey man, I hate to be classist, but
Sure.
what are you doing? Get a PS5, my man.
Yeah.
Get a PS5.
Yeah, I mean, it happens every generation where, you know, they were still making and selling PS2s well into the PS3's life cycle.
Right. So and that's the issue. You got a game like this that, like, you know, like that article implied, and what we've been saying is like it's teetering between, you know, life and death and limbo, and it doesn't know where it's gonna fit, and like how are they gonna fit this game, and who's gonna how do you maximize profits on, like, do you sell it to the PS5 audience? Do you sell it to the PS5 Pro audience? Do you wait it out and wait for people to get a bunch of PS6s and then sell it to them? Because now you have, you have access to everything if you make it on a PS, but then you have to delay it at least another year.
Well, and I will say they have no incentive of waiting for the next console to come out unless they were console exclusive.
And they're not.
So it's in their best interest to come out now.
Well, especially if they're going to make the game and it's still, like, if it is to be like like GTA 5 was, then there's no telling like how long. I mean, it'll be a game that is on the life of the PS6.
Yeah.
The end of the PS5, definitely. I mean, they have to make a PS5 version. It just, I don't know. It just is like, just put the fucking game out. It's like, at this point, I would love to be on the inside of like what, at this point, what caused this most recent delay? What was the thing? Yeah. What specifically was the thing? Was it someone at Sony got in their ear and was like, we're almost done with the PS6. Maybe just wait it out.
Sure. Well, and to put a cap on this one, I want to go back to this article on GameSpot. It says, quote, one of the reasons that GTA 5 sold so well was because the game launched later in the PS3 and Xbox 360 life cycles, coming multiple years after those consoles arrived. This meant that the install base of those machines was big at the time, and then Rockstar re-released GTA 5 for PS4 and Xbox One when those consoles came out in 2014. Then Rockstar put the game on PC in 2015 and then brought it out on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S in 2022.
Right.
So, I mean, you can easily see them doing that, but I think it's a bit of a game of chicken between the console makers and Rockstar at this point, because it's like they clearly want to replicate that success.
Right.
A lot of people have a PS5 now.
Yeah.
A lot of people have an Xbox, whatever they got nowadays. Who knows? Or PC. And so, they want it to drop now and then sell it to you again when you have a PS6.
Yeah.
So
and just keep selling it to you over and over and over again.
So I think the time is right. I think it's in their best interest to put it out as soon as possible. And I think they're trying to do that. So I want to believe this is the last delay.
I don't. I don't think so.
I've been hurt so many times before.
Yeah.
I've said this before. I'm not even anticipating this game. I don't like when it comes out. I'll get it.
Yeah.
But I'm not reading these headlines and checking in on like scoops and rumors and speculations.
Well, and no one should be. For the record, no one should be.
Yeah.
You all should be just going. It'll come out when it comes out. We'll get our hands on it, and that's when we'll play it. Nobody should be waiting with bated breath about a fucking Rockstar game. The least of which being the new GTA game.
Yeah.
You know the meme, so don't wait for it. Just let it come out, and then we'll all enjoy it when it comes out.
And never pre-order a game.
Never pre-order a game.
You don't need to.
And by the time it comes out, it's probably going to be like some subscription service. It'd be like $100 for the base game, and then like $30 a month to play it.
Yeah.
So that's probably what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Probably. That's life.
That's life.
That's what the people say.
In the meantime, you can play GTA Online and spend your life savings.
I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I have been interested in Arc Raiders, though. I think I'm going to get that.
I've seen really good things.
Yeah,
I was tempted to pick that one up on PC, actually.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna see how this next season of Rivals is, because they're switching a bunch of stuff up. Like they're doing placement matches now instead of just doing a rank reset. And they just introduced Gambit. So I'm interested. We'll see how this next season goes. I'll tell you what, man. This most recent season was a very, very frustrating experience. Did not get back to Grandmaster.
Oh no.
Lost a lot. There was a couple of nights where I went on crazy winning sprees and got back to Diamond 1, kissed GM, and then came tumbling back down.
Back to earth.
And honestly, I feel like I still feel like I'm a Grandmaster player. I think that I'm skilled enough in the game.
That's cool, man.
That I think that I'm GM.
I'm happy for you.
I think that I still
Stop the steal.
No, dude, I'm with everybody else with the conspiracy. There's a real conspiracy going on with this game, and it's made it a very frustrating experience. There are nights where I'm like, we shouldn't be. I mean, there's games where I go fucking insane.
Yeah.
And I'm on a team with just mouth breathers and doorknob suckers,
monsters.
Just dum dums.
Yeah.
They drop their lollipop on the ground. There's hair all over. They just picked it back up, put it right back in their mouth, and picked Spider-Man.
Just give it to their 6-year-old to play.
And they start just chewing on the handle, just real winners. You know what I mean? I say that to say, I'm going to give it maybe half a season. Okay. I think I might be done with Rivals.
Okay.
I think I might have to retire it.
And if you are, you had a great run.
I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You got your money's worth.
Yeah. Didn't get any content out of it. I wish I had streamed it or something. I wish I had jumped on with other people, was streaming it for real.
Not everything needs to be content, my friend.
That's true. I'll just live with this frustration and not profit off it at all.
Love of the game. Just love of the game.
So I think I'm going to jump on. I'm definitely going to buy it, Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
And kind of see, if it's worth it.
What that feels like.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
I've seen some clips. It looks like fun.
Do we want to stay in video games?
I was going to say it may be smart for us to shift over to this Valve announcement just to stay in video game town.
Let's do it.
Okay. According to Polygon, Valve reveals new Steam machine. Its next attempt at a PC console hybrid.
Wow.
So Valve on this random Wednesday decided to announce an entire suite of hardware. Out of the blue. So they've had their Steam Deck That's been wildly successful, apparently. Their mobile console that lets you play your Steam games on it.
It's just crazy. I'm so out of loop on that because, of course, I would be. I don't have a Steam account or a PC or anything.
Yeah.
And I hear people talk about the Steam Deck all the time and like how popular it is, and I'm just so out of the loop on it.
It is huge. Apparently, really good portable console.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And they decided to go ahead and make essentially what is a home console for Steam. Apparently, multiple times stronger than the Steam Deck itself. I think they said like 7 times stronger, processing power wise, than the Steam Deck, and it's a cube. It's a little cube.
Little cube.
And I think the best thing about it is essentially it's a PC. So they were very clear that this isn't just a console. It is made to play Steam games, sure, but you can put whatever software you want on it.
That's smart.
So
that's smart.
You can use it as a work PC if you really want to.
Yeah.
But it's made specifically for playing games.
Yeah.
4K, 60 frames per second. And they say specifically it's kind of built for like a living room couch experience.
Butter. Yeah.
Like they kind of framed it as less of like a gaming PC straight up and more of like an equivalent to a PS5. You know, but with better stuff in it, essentially.
Right. Because there is a web browser on the PS5. You can go on there if you want.
If you want.
Have you ever used it?
No.
I think the only time that I've ever even pulled it up is to agree to stuff that I'm not reading.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
It's the only time you ever go on that browser.
If Ubisoft requires you to log into whatever the fuck.
Which, by the way, why are we still doing that?
I don't know.
All these games that are create your account on this fucking thing.
.net.
Yeah, why are we still doing this?
Yeah, I know.
Why are you still requiring this?
I don't like it.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Just let me play
Leave me
the
alone.
game. Leave me alone.
Akira. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Then they also announced the Steam Frame, which is their new VR headset.
Steam Frame.
Yes, you heard me right. A VR headset in the year 2026 of our Lord.
We're doing it.
We're doing it again.
We're trying at least.
This one, apparently, the technology allows it to be standalone, so you don't need to connect it to a PC, but it will be stronger if you connect it to a PC, like a lot of modern VR headsets already do. But also, it has built-in cameras and eye trackers and those tactile controllers that essentially simulate your hands as you hold them.
Ooh.
And also, it does not require you to have those cameras or sensors put up in your room. So it's just you can use it wherever.
Yeah.
So there's that as well. And then they have a new Steam controller, which essentially looks like an Xbox controller with trackpads on the bottom.
Yeah.
They seem pretty high quality. They're using those magnetic sensors for the thumbsticks, so you don't have to worry about stick drift and all that. So that's cool. But that is the 3 big ones they announced in this surprise debut of their hardware.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Wild for a multitude of reasons. Wild that just randomly on a Wednesday, just hey, check this out.
Right. With I didn't see a single leak or a preview for this ahead of time.
Yeah.
And I don't think it leaked at all. I think it was just a surprise. Hey, well, actually, it's funny. I watched the actual video they debuted the stuff on, and they start off talking about the Steam Deck. And they're like, oh, so many of you guys bought the Steam Deck. But we're not talking about that right now. And it shifts over to something else. So it's a complete surprise.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I think, when they announced they're going to say something about hardware, I think a lot of people assumed it was going to be the newest Steam Deck.
Yeah.
And they didn't talk about it at all.
Yeah.
So kind of cool. I don't know. I like the Beyonce model of check this out.
Do you think that this is in any way a threat to anything, or is it just kind of a standalone yeah, you guys do that over here. We're going to continue doing our shit over here.
If it was anyone other than this company and Steam specifically running on it, yeah. We saw Google come out with their own thing and fail. Mm-hmm. And if Google can't do it, who can?
Yeah.
Other than social media. Remember when they had their own thing?
Uh-huh.
Horrible.
Yikes.
Terrible. But I think what is going to be the deciding factor on this console and all this hardware really is price point.
Yes.
That is the thing they did not announce.
Because this shit's going to be expensive.
Well, and you know, there's been a lot of op-eds already about what these devices need to be priced as to be competitive. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. Because so far, the Steam Deck has been kind of expensive. Mm-hmm. And their last Steam VR headset, kind of expensive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, will people pay for it? Sure. But I think the price point determines whether this is, okay, like it's an option, or this is now competing for your spot on your TV stand.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If they can put it at a competitive price, you know, I don't know. It's hard to price a console in 2025.
I mean, have you seen the rumors of what the Xbox is supposed to be priced at?
No.
High.
Yeah.
Really high.
I assume. Well, and there's going to be sticker shock, I think, again, with the issue with tariffs and things that we have not reckoned with yet. Mm-hmm. That are a reality that are going to smack us in the face. But I think if they can price the Steam machine under $1,000, you're good.
Tough ask.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, absolutely.
For it to be a working PC,
a gaming
and a
PC,
gaming console.
Yeah, a gaming PC and console that can run 4K 60. $9.99, you're in, buddy. You're in.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna. I think it's gonna be in the neighborhood of like $1,200.
12 to 15 is probably more realistic.
Yeah.
But I think it could really sell some units if they got it down to $1,000.
Yeah. Or you just get the headset. I'll tell you what, man. I still don't think that we're there with headsets.
Well, and so many people were saying, like, why are you even trying VR again?
Yeah.
I'm not one of those. I'm a believer.
You are.
I think
early adopter.
Early adopter. I still have my PS VR.
Uh-huh.
First gen. But I actually am kind of excited about it if they can get it down to like $500.
Well, there's definitely, I think Steam is the way to go. If you're going to get a VR headset, if you're going to do that whole thing, do it on Steam. Don't do it on PlayStation or Xbox or any of the. Do it on the ones that like
super open.
Yeah.
Play whatever you want.
A bunch of indie developers are like, I made a VR game. Here you go. And you're like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
This is like a 2-hour experience, and I loved it. And it was only $2.
Yeah. You're not leashed to a Sony or a Microsoft.
Yeah. So, I think that they should be the name of the game when it comes to VR gaming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree with people who are like, right now, like, why?
Who's come out with a VR game lately?
Right. Nothing world-ending has come out that you're like, I need to get this VR.
Still, the killer app for me for VR is Half-Life Alyx. Just because I want to play a Half-Life game in VR.
Yeah.
And because I have a PlayStation VR, I haven't been able to do that. Mm. That's it, though. I mean, I'm sure there are other cool experiences, but
sometimes I'll see stuff online. I'll see like silly videos of people like running through a village and killing people, or like using a modded game where they have like a lightsaber and stuff. And I'm like, that seems
the one that blows up the lightsaber to be huge and just blasts Yoda in the face with it.
Stuff like that. I'm like, that looks hilarious. That looks like a fun time.
Yeah.
That does not look $600 worth.
No.
Just to be able to do some shit like that. Like, I'll just watch the TikTok.
Sure.
And, it is what it is.
Well, and they'll sell it to you by saying, well, you can play all your other games on it too and blow up the screen to be really big.
But I don't wanna.
Well, you don't want to do that. Yeah.
What's the who just came out with like a big AR thing? Is it Apple or Meta?
Apple?
I think it was Meta. Came out with like their new like big AR thing.
Meta does have a new headset
where they want you to, scroll through all of their stuff.
Yeah.
While using like swipes and stuff. They want you to be sitting on a train.
Just see all the slurs in first person.
I don't like that.
Talk about a Minority Report, am I right? This is a double entendre.
That's what they call that. That's a double-edged sword, right? The catch-22 things of that nature.
Yeah.
I don't see myself getting any of this.
Okay.
But it is. I mean, because here's the thing, man. I just have found myself in a place where, first and foremost, like gaming has now become kind of like a,
tertiary.
Yeah,
in your life.
like I want to get back into like just really sinking my teeth into some shit. I still haven't played Ghost of Yotei. I know, and I'm just like, there's a handful of games that are still like lingering there that I really need to just jump back into.
Yeah,
and I want to do all of that. I think the PS5 was my last big console purchase, unless the PS6 is priced around the same price. If the PS6 is like a $400 or $500 machine,
it's not gonna be.
Exactly.
There's
I know,
no
and
way
I
it's
know,
gonna be.
I know that I'm talking crazy. So that's I understand that I'm Looney Tunes for this.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like, it's just, for me, it's not a reality anymore to spend $800 or $900 on a gaming console.
Sure.
I don't game as often as I
plenty of
used
other
to.
entertainment that can take up your time.
I think it would be more, and I'm just saying for me personally,
Yeah.
I think it would be more, it would be worth it more if like I still spent as much time as I used to on gaming. Yeah. We used to just run through games. It's just like that was my entertainment.
Yeah.
But I just don't find myself discovering new games, ripping through games. I don't have like a giant catalog of games like I used to. I mean, I have a box full of fucking PS4 games. And that's how we used to do things. And this is sad as these words are coming out of my mouth. But like I'm getting older, and I'm more of a casual gamer now.
That's, I think, completely normal. I think that's exactly how it goes for most people.
So for me personally, nothing justifies spending over $600. I mean, at the most, I would spend $600 on a new machine.
Sure.
Otherwise, I'm like, I'll just be one of those guys that you're like, you still playing on PS5? Like, yeah, nigga, I'm still playing on PS5. What do you want me to do? I got nothing else.
You get it 5 years down the line when it is the price that you're okay with.
Yeah,
and you have a whole
they've already
library
made like
of games.
the PS6
6 Pro.
Yeah. HD Max, whatever the fuck, and then I can go
Super
back
Switch 3.
I can play all the greatest hit stuff.
Yeah. That's fine.
So I see stuff like this, and I'm just like, oh man, that must be nice for a 21-year-old.
Yeah,
a 21-year-old or Adam. Adam's gonna really enjoy this.
Well, look, I was gonna say, I think the Steam machine, again, based on price, is the perfect console for you because it essentially is like you don't have to worry about the muss and fuss of a PC, but you have all the pros of having a gaming PC.
Right.
So the world is your oyster. You can buy those $5 Steam games and just have an evening with it. And you can choose not to, you don't have to invest $70 on a game you'll chip away at an hour at a time. It's a lower
bar for entry.
Bar for entry, yes. So, but again, without the prices, it's hard to say one way or the other.
Right. So that's going to be the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we'll readdress this once we get more information about what it's actually going to do to your wallet.
Agreed. Agreed.
All right. One last thing, my friend. One last thing.
Grammys.
We'll just kind of rip through this kind of quickly. Won't spend too much time on it. But I thought it was interesting because the Grammys for 2025 were announced, and the nominations, I think, were pretty interesting this year. This was the first year, first of all, that they did the whole breakup of the country category, where they have like best modern country, I think it's called, and then best best contemporary country, and then best I forgot how they split it up, but basically the Beyonce rule. They can pretend like
the
they've
old
been
Beyonce rule.
Okay, so their claim is that they had been working on this for the past 5 years.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't believe that. I don't believe them for a second. I don't believe.
Apparently, Shabuzi got snubbed.
Oh man, not Shabuzi, not Shabuzi. But honestly, though, dude, he had the biggest country song in the year of the year. It was fucking massive. How did he not get nominated for a Grammy? That's crazy.
Don't know.
That's crazy.
Don't know.
What I wanted to focus on was the nominations for Album of the Year.
Yes.
I hope that you have it pulled up.
I do have it pulled up.
Okay, all right, thank you.
So, nominees for Album of the Year for the Grammys 2026. Bad Bunny. I'll go through the list that has the actual name of the albums too. Debí tirar más fotos. Justin Bieber. Swag.
I don't know how that made it in.
I don't either. Sabrina Carpenter, Man's Best Friend. Clips, Let God Sort 'Em Out. Lady Gaga, Mayhem. Kendrick Lamar, GNX. Leon Thomas, Mutt. Tyler, the Creator, Chromacopia. And that's it.
I feel like there's this weird pendulum swing now. I mean, obviously this year wasn't the strongest in terms of other genres of music when it comes to critical darlings. Big, the kind of stuff that you would think would be nominated for Grammys. There wasn't a big jazz album that came out. I mean, I think Kamasi Washington put something out. I'm kind of surprised that he wasn't nominated.
Yeah.
But I'm shocked at the amount of hip hop representation. First of all, GNX and Chromacopia being nominated, I could see that. That makes sense. GNX was a massive album. It was coming off, Kendrick had a
historic.
It's probably one of the biggest years ever for a rapper. To do everything that he accomplished in that time span. Yeah. GNX basically, the Super Bowl being the feather in the cap, but GNX being the album that finally culminated everything makes perfect sense. Yeah. Tyler, the Creator, is a critical darling.
Yep.
I believe this is the first album from Tyler to be nominated for Album of the Year. But he gets nominated for Rap Album of the Year every time he drops something.
Even when his album's not a rap album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which caused a lot of controversy when that happened.
Yeah.
Clips.
Surprising.
Very surprising.
Surprising.
That I was shocked about.
Yeah.
I don't think that any of them are gonna win. I think it's gonna go to Bad Bunny. I feel really strongly about this one.
She is having a moment.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it went to Lady Gaga or something,
Yes, it could be one of those years where they swerve and it goes to an album.
I'm kind of expecting a swerve.
I could see that because that happens every time where you're it definitely should go to Bad Bunny, and then it goes to Lady Gaga and it's this isn't even her best album. She just put something out. It's when just some random, you're John Baptiste put an album out and he gets Album of the Year? Nobody even knew that fucking... What?
He always wins.
So, it's interesting. I think Taylor Swift, put her album out a little too late in the season to be nominated this year. She'll definitely be nominated next year. The Sabrina Carpenter album is... for all intents and purposes, a good album. People dig it. I don't think it's Album of the Year material.
Her last album was better.
Yeah. Well, you listened to it.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah. I think it's going to Bad Bunny or Lady Gaga. I could
Yeah.
see that. That would piss me the fuck off. I just really think it has to go to Bad Bunny.
I hope it does. I do hope it does because I mean personally I love the album.
Yeah,
but
it deserves Album of the Year.
And it's had so much crossover success that I think it's not. It is blown up, and he himself is blown up beyond the Latin rap kind of
Being
category.
the guy who's like super popular in that category.
Yeah.
He's now a global superstar.
Yes.
I just think that it's interesting that this year was really interesting because hip hop dropped out of the Billboard Top 40 for the first time in like 20 years or something crazy like that, 15, 20 years. And yet this year is the first year since Outkast won Album of the Year in like 2004, I think. It's just apropos that they got put into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah.
This is the first year in which there is if you're looking at the odds, this is the best year for a rap album to win Album of the Year since like 2003, 2004.
Yeah.
Which I find like just really, really interesting. I think that it's a bullshit response to criticism. Not to say that I don't think that those three albums did. I'll just say, if you weren't going to give Igor and Call Me When You Get Lost a nomination for Album of the Year, then I don't think Chromacopia deserves to be nominated.
No.
Because those two albums are better than Chromacopia.
I agree. I think it would if he were to get the win, and I think even the nomination is just a acknowledgement that we overlooked you in the past.
Yeah, little gimme Grammy.
Yeah, exactly.
And the same thing kind of goes for Kendrick, although I think he has been nominated in the past.
Yeah,
I do think that if you were going to nominate GNX, then Mr. Morale, Damn, and To Pimp a Butterfly all should be Album of the Year nominated albums.
Agreed.
But with Clips, I mean, the Clips album is my front runner for the Album of the Year, honestly. And we're in November. I just don't really see anything else.
Not much more time.
I've got the new Geese album up pretty high.
Yeah.
But I'm leaning towards just giving it to Clips, which we should probably plan out the
absolutely
end of the year. We'll get to that. So I'm shocked, but I'm also not shocked because I think it's that good of an album.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's just it's one of those things where I'm torn when they finally take their time out to acknowledge artists and nominate people who deserve to be nominated. I'm 35 and it's like it's too late, It's like
I'm too old to care.
Yeah. It's like you're finally doing right by me, but like
You've heard me for too long.
I moved on. I'm with a new girl, and she appreciates me, and we don't care about awards.
You can't hurt me no more.
Exactly. So don't come crawling back into my life, trying to convince me of something in the past. Too much hurt.
No.
Go to Macklemore's house. You want to give him so many fucking Grammys.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Well, he's been saying free Palestine nowadays, so.
He has. I'm not mad at Macklemore.
Seems to have, actual.
Boy's got a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah.
You gotta respect it.
It's true.
You gotta respect it.
Just don't like his music very much.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on this bad boy?
That's all I got.
Okay.
That's all I got. I just wanted to throw that out there. I just thought it was interesting. It's the nominees come out and you're going through it and you're just like, this is shocking. This is a genuine shock of an award season.
Yeah. I will say the only album here I haven't listened to is the Leon Thomas one. So I have to give that a listen and see if it's in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
worthy.
that one's I haven't listened to it either. I mean, I know the song Mutt. That's I'm gonna sound like a hater, but I don't think that's
you don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah,
it's not a bad song. It's like it's okay. I mean, Album of the Year.
Yeah.
Is it really is it really that good? I guess I'll have to listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's just take a precursory glance at its Mutt by Leon Thomas III.
Well, he's already got 1 win, apparently.
From what?
I don't know. 1 win, 8 nominations. Let's see.
I mean, it wasn't.
He won for Best R&B Song in the 66th annual, so 2 years ago. He won for Best R&B Song for Snooze.
Oh, did he help write that? Is that the SZA song?
I guess so. I would assume, right?
He must have helped write that, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
We'll figure that
Unless he's like featured somewhere.
He's not featured on it. Unless he sings like vocals. Hold on, I'm gonna look up who wrote it. Yeah, Leon Thomas helped write this.
Okay.
Yeah, he helped write it. So that's where that Grammy comes from.
Got it.
Which that makes sense when you listen to Mutt. That makes like it's a similar style, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just from the Wikipedia page, the only thing under critical reception is a review from AllMusic. So, not to say that means that much. I'm just like, sometimes it's like, did they just kind of throw him in there?
They just found a guy.
You know, I'll listen to the album. I'm not huge into modern R&B. I have some friends who are. I don't see them running around being like, this Leon Thomas album is like the best album of the year. But, you know, yeah, I don't want to be a hater without having the evidence first. I'll listen to the album. I'll get back to you.
Maybe
guys.
It's great.
Maybe it's great. I love to be a hater.
Yeah.
But
the show's all about. Got to be able to back up your hating.
Yeah. Okay. This next segment is not about hating. It's actually the exact opposite.
That's why we have it.
It's about bigging up things, people, places, whatever that we need to do. It is now time for the cheers of the week. So, Obi, you want to start us off?
My cheers of the week goes to The Chair Company.
Ooh.
HBO show with the man from I Think You Should Leave.
I Think You Should Leave. Tim Robinson.
I think it's really subversive. I think it's insane. I think it is laugh out loud funny, and also in moments kind of scary. It's kind of everything all at once, which I find really interesting from a show.
Yeah.
And I highly recommend it because on face value you may skip it thinking it's going to be boring, but it's very much not that. So check it out. It's still the season is still going through. It's not over yet. So barring a complete failure in the end, I think this is going to be one of my favorite shows of the year. Check it out. The Chair Company.
Yes. My cheers of the week is going to the late Tatsuya Nakadai.
It's almost mine. Only didn't allow it because I had already chosen The Chair Company before he passed.
That makes sense.
Yes.
It was kind of a late entry for me because I saw that he had passed. I mean, I think he passed today, or right?
Yesterday,
or late yesterday, early Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I think that we've been doing this over the last couple years or so. I mean, even longer, but more recently, these past couple years of like deep diving into these Kurosawa movies and like kind of trying to understand the Japanese film industry, especially around that time period. And he was pivotal in those movies. Mm-hmm. Yojimbo, Ran,
Sword of Doom.
Yeah. There's another one that's like really, really
Harikiri.
big. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And it's just he's one of those guys that I think like if you have a burgeoning kind of interest in that aspect of filmmaking and that aspect of like Japanese film culture, you should just honestly, you need to be watching these movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if you're not, I think those movies like transcend the genre.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like it sounds very pretentious and kind of like film snobby to be like, oh, you haven't seen this Kurosawa movie or yet?
No.
But I do think there are certain instances and there's certain movies and there's certain actors and there's certain collaborators that like, bro, this has nothing to do with me thinking I'm better than you. We are better than you. Sure. But it has nothing to do with that.
We saw it first.
You just need to see these movies because, like, I don't know, man. Media literacy is at an all-time low.
Yeah.
And part of the reason for that is people don't have the patience or the interest to go back and watch some of these movies.
I was just going to say that the main thing I think that's lacking is patience.
Yeah.
I feel like these movies demand that from you. And I think if you let them, they cast a spell on you even today where you put your phone down and you just lock in for a couple hours.
They hold up, man.
Yeah.
They hold up.
Yeah.
I can't express enough how much these movies hold up.
Yes.
And you really are doing yourself a disservice by calling yourself a person who likes movies and has not seen some of these. I'm not telling you to go out and find some obscure art house film. I'm telling you to watch like massive movies.
Oh yeah. These are
like
very mainstream films.
And just because you're not familiar with them doesn't mean that they're not like gigantic movies.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
All right. One last thing before we get out of here, and that is reviewing this brewski.
I forgot we do that.
Right? Yeah. It's the Oddtoberfest from Odd Colony. Fitting name. It's a Marzen-Style lager. Obi, what'd you think?
I mean, we've been over this before. I love a Marzen.
Yeah.
So good. And this is no exception. I'm proud that they're making this in the state of Florida.
Yeah.
It's nice. It tastes pretty traditional, straight up the pipe kind of Oddtoberfest Marzen. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a 5.
Yeah.
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 It's very, very, very good.
Agreed. I'm going to give it a 5 as well. I think it's just a really well made.
Yeah.
Biscuity, toasty, ambery, malty.
It tastes how it looks.
Yeah. So if you're ever in Pensacola, do yourself a favor and hit Alga, my guys.
Yep.
And you hit Odd Colony. You just gotta.
Yeah.
You just gotta.
And apparently Spahr.
Yeah. They collaborated on this one. So yeah. All right. You think we got it?
I know we got it.
Well, if Obi says we got it, then this episode is over. This has been the One Beer In podcast. For myself, Marco Duper. For Adam Obesius Rodriguez.
I need a Kleenex.
Thank you guys for listening. Drink delicious beer and have yourself a beautiful evening.
We love you.
Feel better, everyone. The weather's been weird out.
Have some soup.
Yeah.
Beer is my soup.